The 6-year anniversary is only like 3 weeks away, literally 3 weeks away from dropping on the JP version of the game. So today I really wanted to talk about how many stones could we possibly see for the 6th year anniversary. Guys, before we hop in, we're on the road to 5,000 subscribers, so make sure to hit that subscribe button. Let's hop straight into the video. So I have the 5-year anniversary pulled up, and I also have Global's 4th year anniversary pulled up as well. Unfortunately, there is no like Dokkan wiki 4-year over on JP for whatever. I mean, it's in the files, but not in the way this is, right? So I didn't want to pull that up. So first thing I want to take a look at is the Dragon Stones, right? We're going to take a look at, how many Dragon Stones both anniversaries got, and then we're going to dive a little bit deeper into the events to see what events we can actually realistically see for the anniversary to, just kind of compare and see how the 6-year anniversary in terms of stones will compare to these two anniversaries. So for the countdown for the 5-year anniversary, we got 71 stones, and over on the 4-year anniversary, we got 75. This is JP and this is Global, so things could vary just slightly. But the thing is, we did get a hefty amount of stones during, the countdown period. All right, and then for part 1, guys, we have 585 stones, and Global finished off for the 4th anniversary around 404. So this was around, basically what JP got. And then for part 2, we got 43 stones, whereas the 4th anniversary actually ended off on part 2 with 457 stones for a total of 936 stones. 936 stones for the anniversary is absolutely insane. And then for the JP 5-year, part 3 actually gave us 125 stones for a total of 824 stones. So what does this tell us? Personally, I think it's easy to guess that we can see anywhere between 800 stones to 950 stones, right? This range, I'm very comfortable with leaning here because, again, we get a lot of stones for the anniversary. I don't see them going below 800 stones, right? But I mean, 1,000 stones could also be a stretch. I do think Dokkan would be very generous in giving us a lot of events this year for a reason I'll touch upon a little bit later in the video. But I think 950 stones, well actually I think 800 to 950 stones, anywhere in between there is a very probable guess. We'll actually have to see when the anniversary drops. But let's hop straight into the events, right? Because the events, I think we can very easily compare and assume which ones we'll actually get for the 6-year anniversary. So if we scroll down here, we had the login bonus, which the JP 6th anniversary will definitely have a login bonus. They got 45 Dragon Stones here. Actually, if you notice, this is actually Blue Goku. So for the 5th anniversary is Blue Goku, 6th anniversary, it's not going to be Kaioken Goku, right? So I think UI is next. We'll have to see. Anyways, so this could be 45, this could be 50, anything like that. Hopefully they do the 55, special tickets. Again, we'll see. And then, God Dragon Stone. So we'll definitely get a login bonus. We'll definitely get special missions, of course. We could see little campaigns like this again. I don't know if they're going to do this. They might replace this with something else. But, we did get a little bit of rewards from that. So I definitely think we'll see something along these lines. All right, now we have obviously the banners, which we'll definitely have for new units. And then we'll have the Dokkan events, which gives us 4 stones for each difficulty for each of the events. Well, 4 stones in total, right? And then we have okay, so this is the ticket summon, which we're definitely gonna get this. We've always gotten this. Then we have the 55 special summon. So basically, you grind up 55 tickets, and then you go ahead and summon 55 units. The last one being the guaranteed LR. I do think this will return. Maybe they'll do it in a bigger way where instead of 55 it's 66. That to me would be pretty cool. 66 units, so 66 tickets in total, and they spread it across part 1 through part 3. So for free-to-play players, you're gonna have to go ahead and just wait all 3 parts of the anniversary to get your 66 tickets, whereas players who want to summon right away will have to spend 200, 250 stones, whatever the cost of the banner will be. Then we'll get, this coin stuff. Then we'll get, the purple, red dragon stone, whatever. We'll get a bunch of sales. And here we have 2 story events, right? Now, these 2 story events, Obviously, okay, so this guy's an LR. I do think we're going to get a free-to-play LR. If you look back, we've always gotten a free-to-play LR during these anniversaries, so I do really think we're getting a free-to-play LR, so there's going to be an event out for that where we get a bunch of stones as rewards and stuff like that. And then we have this story event right here, where we basically just grind up new characters for new EZAs. So during the 4-year anniversary, we take a look at part 1, and we scroll down here. Let's just scroll down and let's just see, what they had to really offer here, just to kind of compare, right? So we had this new story event. Now, see, with B-Pan, it's a little bit different because this is the new LR, right? GT related, but B-Pan was already a thing. They just made her into an LR. And then we did get a new story event, which allowed us to grant us a new unit who... He doesn't have an EZA. I don't think he actually has an EZA, unfortunately. And then this guy got an EZA. So we're seeing very similar things. And again, I do think we can see something like this again, in the future. Now, we have Frieza's Army Enlistment Test, which, basically gave us a bunch of rewards. I could see something like this returning. I also could see, okay, a new updated, new stages for the punching bag event, which obviously gave a bunch of rewards, as you guys know. So this and that would be really cool, or maybe just a punching bag event, something along those lines. I do think we'll definitely get that, which again will give us more stones. And then we have this right here, so skill orbs. I think we can see something like this again, primarily for Universal Survival Saga or Reps of Universe 7. To me, that would be incredibly hype. So skill orbs specifically for Reps of Universe 7 or Universal Survival Saga, making those categories insanely strong, right? Then you got some returning story events. I do think we'll get a new boss rush. I'm pretty sure there's enough bosses in the game now, especially for JP, right? Because remember, dude, there's so many units who don't even have events. There's so many bosses who don't have their own stage and boss rush yet. So I do think JP will definitely see something like that. And then Infinite Dragon Ball History, JP actually, or for the 5-year anniversary, we got 2 of these. One for the part 1 and one for part 3 of the anniversary. So I do think we can definitely see 2, but at least 1 for part 1. So again, everything is pretty much looking the same here. Easy events are open. Kai banner, the hidden potential things are open all the time. And then we have Ultimate Clash, which I also think we are going to see. So basically, like, what it looks like is, if we scroll down for JP as well, so basically a lot of returning story events and Super Battle Road, right? So I do think in part, so again, they're going to split out the content, right? They're going to spread out the content. So this is why I really do think we could possibly see more than just 800, 900 stones. 1,000 stones could be possible because, again, there's so much more content in the game now than there was last year. So let's just scroll up and let's click part 2 of the 5-year anniversary, right? So part 2 of the 5-year anniversary gave us some more missions to collect more tickets, stuff like that, meet all 7 conditions to get a wallpaper. So we'll see something like that maybe. And then this event was opened. Well, the second part of this event was open, so we can actually awaken him to LR now. Easy Ace for these units, the legendary summon banners for Broly and Rose, and then basically that's it, right? So in part 2 of the anniversary, you know what we could see here? We could see a chain battle. I think a chain battle to get, let's say we got this is the same exact stuff. Some easy Ace for the new units I dropped in part 1, an upgrade to the story event that we got in part 1 for whatever LR it will be. And then, because again, part 2 was a little bit of, I don't know about you guys, but part 2 was just a little bit dead to me. So we had the new units, obviously we can play with those, easy A's, and then we can awaken an LR. So that was pretty hype, but I feel like part 2 is definitely missing a little bit, and this is where I think it's a really, really, really good idea to implement Chain Battle. Chain Battle, obviously not everyone's favorite mode, but it gives us something more to work towards during the anniversary. Now, I had Chain Battle pulled up here. We get 20 stones from Chain Battle if you complete all the missions, right? At least 20 stones, a really hefty amount of orbs, a lot of, well, not a lot, but stickers. I think there's actually 2 stickers involved in this. I know it only says 1, but I think there's 2. So we'll have to see about that. But again, Chain Battle, all these rewards, and then we also get skill orbs, stuff like that. So I think Chain Battle is definitely possible, at least for part 2 of the anniversary. Let me know what you guys think. And then we hop into part 3 of the anniversary. So right now, we're seeing a little bit more content compared to the 5th anniversary, if what I'm saying is held up to be true, right? So then part 3, we saw some more special missions. We got another campaign, which I do think we could possibly get. I don't know why they wouldn't do that, right? And then we could easy A the new LR, so I do think we can see something along those lines. Then another stage of Infinite Dragon Ball history, which this could be replaced by, you know, another stage of something else, like maybe I don't think they do 2 boss rush stages, but I do think we could definitely see 2 new Infinite Dragon Ball history stages. One for like super type, one for like Rhapsody Universe 7, and then one for Universe of Saga, right? I think that's definitely possible. And then we got some weekend missions and stuff like that. So what we didn't really see here, right, for the 5-year anniversary, if you guys, you know, didn't notice, is there was no EZA. No EZA for regular. I mean, I could be blind. Let's scroll through. But to my recollection, there was no EZAs for current. Like, we got EZAs for the free-to-play units that dropped, right, and the LR. But there was no, like, traditional EZAs. They could drop a traditional EZA in Part 1 and in Part 3. They can drop a traditional EZA in Part 2 and Part 3. There are so many units in Reps of Universe 7 that can definitely benefit. So actually, you know what we're gonna do? Let's actually let's scroll up. I'm gonna go to Reps of Universe 7 category. I probably shouldn't be doing this because again, actually no, because it adds to the video, right? It adds to the video. Let's go to Reps of Universe 7. Where the heck is Reps of Universe 7? My thing is super laggy, but I kind of want to prove a point here, right? Reps of Universe 7. All right, here we go. So let's see all the units in Reps of Universe 7 that can definitely use an EZA, right? You know, honestly, Monaka getting an EZA would be pretty cool, but it wouldn't be like a, you know, a, what's the word? Like a traditional EZA, right? Traditional EZA. Okay. So these two right here, these two, obviously not you, but 18, sorry, and 17 can definitely use EZAs. I would not mind if they gave these 2 units EZAs during the anniversary, especially if we see like a new MVP 17 in the game. At least if we don't pull him, we have this new EZA one who's really good. This Piccolo as well definitely could use an EZA. So these 3 units I would love to see get EZAs. I don't want them to bundle them together. What I want to see is this Piccolo get a traditional EZA, maybe for Part 1, no, Part 2, because Part 2 could definitely use more content. So Part 2 of the anniversary. Actually, no. Part 2 should get the EZAs for these 2 right here, right? These 2. That way, because they're basically like the same, you know, they kind of get bundled together, obviously, right? I do think that they should definitely do something like that. And then Part 3, we can see the EZA for this guy right here, and then make him really good, dude. Come on, we definitely need a new Piccolo in the game. So if we add up all those EZAs, right? Let's say we got those 2 traditional EZAs. That's 60 more stones, and then we see Explosive Chain Battle, which is another 20 stones, so that's 80 stones in general. And then we go to Dragon Stones here again, so we got around 824. And we get everything that you know, the 5th year anniversary had, including those events. I think it's really easy to see. And wait, is top grossing? Is top grossing added here? I don't know if top grossing is added into these numbers. I wouldn't be surprised if it first rank. Okay, yeah, first rank. So top grossing is added in here. So I really could see anywhere from 900 to 1,000 stones given out to, you know, as just free stones. I don't think they're gonna go lower than this, and I don't think 800s is really acceptable with all the content that is currently in the game. Let's also include something else. Super Battle Road. Super Battle Road stages. We can definitely get more Super Battle Road stages, right? We can definitely get more extreme Super Battle Road stages. So now we're looking at even more stones. Dude, honestly, I'm thinking about it. I do think 1,000 stones is very plausible. Let me know what you guys think. This game has so much content. EZAs, Extreme SBR, Super SBR, Boss Rush. We can get a new legendary mission. We can get like, not legendary mission, a legendary event. So we have the legendary Goku event. We could see implementation of a new legendary someone, maybe a new legendary Vegeta event, right? Where we get Vegeta. Base from Vegeta, then we get Super Saiyan Vegeta, then Super Vegeta, sorry. Then Majin Vegeta, and then God Vegeta, and then Blue Vegeta, and then Evolution Blue Vegeta. Dude, like, why not? And then, when you know what they can do too, is add missions for that event. Not just the event itself, but add missions and tickets for that event. So what happens is, you beat the event with Realm of Gods, you get stones in the tickets, the same way the Legendary Goku event has now, right? Or beat it with Final Trump card, beat it with this category, beat it with that category. And before you know it, now we have another legendary stage with so much missions and so many stones to grind from it. Or what they can also do is add more missions to the Legendary Goku event. There's so much stuff they can do here. Ultimate Clash, like I said. You know what they can honestly do too? to give us even more content, add another legend, add another Ultimate Clash at the end of it. Because Ultimate Clash only lasts for 30 days, but the anniversary is like 3 months long, or like 2 months long, or something like that. So, as the anniversary is going away, like the last day, as like part 3, give us again the Easy 8 for Piccolo here, a new Dragon Ball History stage, the Easy 8 for the LR, that whatever free-to-play LR we get, and then boom, Ultimate Clash to send us off with a really happy, you know, anniversary, whatever the case may be. I do think we're going to see over 1,000 stones. I think it's very plausible, but there's no way we get less than... it's tough. It's tough. It's tough. I don't think we get less than 950. I mean, not 950, sorry, 850. I don't think we get less than 850. That's my guess. I do think 1,000, pushing 1,000 is definitely possible with all the content currently in the game. If you guys enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, subscribe if you are new, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.